Your guard's down.
That was nothing.
All rep! All rep! Rep! Rep!
I'll crush you. Falcon! Melee!
Have you learned your lesson? I'm sorry. Have you learned your lesson? Oh, rep! 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 Rep!
Your guard's down.
sweat. You're open! Is that all you've got?
Oh, rap! Oh, rap!
You're not getting away!
Have you learned your lesson? Oh, rap! 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 It's my turn.
is nothing.
Your guard's down.
break a sweat. You're open!
Your guard's down.
We did it!
Melee! Melee!
It was adequate.
You're open! open!
It was adequate.
It's my turn.
As expected.
All left! No, ref!
Your guard's down.
Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon! This is a piece of cake.
It's my turn. I guess we did it!
I'll crush you!
As expected.
I'm sorry.
That was nothing.
Compared to some of the other things I had to do, that probably wouldn't be that hard, but I don't have that much patience. And I mean, I already had one issue at the start of all of this, which was that I did too much damage. And literally could not do a 25-hit combo without killing something.
You're open!
So I think in the grand scheme of it all, probably not. So I feel like that there's overkill, and that is definitely on the bounds of overkill. And I can't Rengeki that because I'm in state. I use an item again. There's one. We have to get 8, and basically that means we have to fight four fights. But we still have to fight 9 fights, which means that in reality we're gonna have to proc double Rengeki every time we run into one of these Abados. Because the Abados in this part of the dungeon don't take damage unless from spells. I'm assuming he takes damage from spells similar to how that one boss wasn't taking damage from hits either, but he was taking damage from spells. More than likely, he takes damage from spells, but doesn't take damage from arts or regular hits. Which means, in the grand scheme of things, we could just make Adderley hit him. But like I said, we need awakenings, so we don't need to necessarily kill him. We need him to stay alive so that we can build meter off of him. The thing that makes this the easiest is that we're at a point now where we don't have to worry about not being able to build meter because nothing insta-dies from us hitting it anymore. Which is good. Get rid of that garbage. All the while open that chest. Should have known there wasn't going to be anything in it worthwhile. Because everything at this point is nothing more than stuff that we're going to be selling through the guild shop. We don't need money anymore. Unless we're going to go grind again. Yeah. So we should have, at this point, we should have combo, we should have the awakening, which means that if we wanted to... Yeah, takes damage from spells. Not what I wanted. We don't need awakening anymore, so we can kill him. We can go ahead and yeah, you put her on rage, and then what does she do? She hits it with her freaking staff. Freaking AI. This is Wind. What is Wind weak against? It's Earth, right? Yep. I don't know why I'm using this, because he shouldn't, yeah. That's funny. Go into double trigger so that we get a frame, so that we can just go into that. Don't have to worry about the pause in between that and the original skill trigger. I don't know why I used that. And I can't open the item menu because I used it. Fucking. Yeah. That should be fight 3? Yeah, this just fight. This I mean, not 3, but I'm trying to see how many I had left. Small downside to making Adderley hit things. Nobody's healing, and we don't not take damage, we just don't take a lot of damage. But more importantly, our tank doesn't take a lot of damage. Because that's what Pi's here for. Pi's the tank. Pi's here to tank stuff. Slash make it paralyzed, so it doesn't do anything. And paralyze is an effect that goes off and that is not blocked. There are actually some enemies in this sequence that block charm. So charm is a go-to. Why did I go under this?
Falcon!
This is what I wanted. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what I wanted. That crap runs out fast. That's why we don't do that, 'cause that took forever. Or more, it felt like it took longer because it felt like we had to like wait on cooldowns and all that jazz, and Allie doesn't do a lot of damage with Earth. She doesn't proc elemental hits. Awakening's fine. Actually, I'm not sure. We might want to change it back. Somebody else see him target that still and not target? Somebody else see me in this ring, get you? Let's see what a fully charged version looks like. If it doesn't go under 100, 500, it's wasted. Oh, might kill. Oh, almost. Oh, but it only hit one. It only really hit one of them that hard. So I didn't switch targets. Okay. But yeah, that was definitely better than regular awakening, because you know, regular awakening. Great, or not really regular awakening, but Avatar awakening would have done like 350 flat. Too early. I expected a Rangeki proc. There it is. There. Wow. Oh! Hate that it is. No, fuck it. Just be enough to do it.
That was nothing.
Why is this? Why is this room? This room's literally blocking us from the exit. It's not even like a in the middle of the dungeon trap room. It's just literally blocking us from the exit. It's like, aha, you thought you were leaving.
You're open!
Yeah, see, we probably don't have to do another awakening, but we still have to deal with the fact that they're still alive. I would bring a mage, but the mages take a shit ton of damage.
That was nothing.
It's almost like Indrits. Like when Indrits takes damage, whoo boy, he takes damage. And he only has like 100 and something defense. Like here's the thing about it is that I take no damage because of all of my effects. Like other self literally prevents me from taking damage. Adley only has 101 P defense, which means that when she gets hit with a physical attack, she basically gets punched in the face. And sometimes Pi looks like she gets punched in the face, but Adley full heals her, so you don't really notice it. But Pi definitely gets punched in the face sometimes. You know, I think about it, and you know, I realize you might want to put a. We should have put like an epilepsy thing on that. I think that was 2. So this should be 1.
You're open!
Not laser eye. Except they got Adley kit. good thing about having Kai on tenacity is that she doesn't use skills, which means that she's always ready to use magic. This awakening is 5 times better in this volume, just like a lot of other things. A lot of things are really bad in other volumes because of just how dumb they are. But that awakening is definitely at its best in this volume, despite the fact that, you know, I don't know why you wouldn't use Avatar Awakening, other than in the situation that we're in right now. Outside of the situation we're in right now, I don't know why you wouldn't use Avatar Awakening. Oh no, that was last fight. Oh wow. Thought it wasn't last fight. Thought it was second to last fight. I don't know why it disables your menu the first time you're in a room. Because if you try to open up the item menu or open up the like prep menu, like, you know, main menu, you sit there and you'll find out that you can't when you first enter a dungeon on the floor. I'm not really sure why they did that. My only assumption is that, you know, there probably was a bug, and the only way to fix the bug was to make sure the player couldn't open the menu for a second. Alright, that's done. And we get the Kneel Embrace on. I've been writing shit down for like later. If I think about how shitty some people's builds are. Oh, it's just 50%. Yep, okay, so I mean, that's cool. It's not bad, but it could be better. It's basically the better Baku jawbone. And it's 1 slot instead of 3 slots, which is just, you know, significantly better. But it also makes that 25 SP one you get later, or you get earlier, the Kneel ally, pointless. Because why would you use that? It's basically just it's as pointless as using the 25 one that you get of the same variety, because it's 3 slots as well. Like, there's what is it, the M'Baku something, the M'Baku fur, yeah, the M'Baku fur. It's 25 SP drain, and it's 3 slots. The M'Baku jawbone is 50% SP drain, and it's 3 slots. There's no reason on this green earth that you would use one over the other. You're always using this one. So the Kneel ally, maybe 1 slot, 25% SP drain, but in reality, I mean, I'm not sure if this stacks like this, but technically you can put 2 of these on a weapon and you have 100% SP drain on regular attacks. You literally steal the amount of damage you do on regular attacks back as SP. Not to mention that you can do that with this. And throw, you know, if this works, I haven't tested this, don't take my word for it. You can just slap 2 of these on something and steal 100% of the damage you do back as health. If something dies doing this, I don't know. I don't know. But that's that. I believe we can't. Wow, there's not a path. Oh wow. Oh yeah. I mean, I know it's block 100, but you know, it's not even a path. So we're going in there with this. So let's do some things first. Sorry. Yeah. Can she use her? Can she use that spell outside of battle? She can. Supporting. I don't know if this stacks. Let's see. Let's test that. Is it stack or is it static? I think it's static. What's Pi's right now? 169. $172. Okay. So yeah, no. So it doesn't stack. I don't know how long her buffs last though. You know what I don't understand is why they made both variations of the spells sound the same. Like, why would you do that? Here we go, boss time. He looks
Is this what they
better.
call a big boss?
Big boss. Metal Gear. Psycho Mantis.
Go!
I mean, he looks different, you know. Looks like he's kind of like white instead of dark. But I mean, it's basically the same. You know, I expected him to look a little better. You know, before he just kind of knocked him out of the way there, but he kind of like, you know, killed that dude. Why does he have voice acting and they don't? I don't understand.
What the?
And scrap metal, y'all robots. Well, I mean, you know, this is your fault. You got blasted.
It's terrible, but you reap what you sow.
Why does Pi have? Why did Pi say a voice line and Adley didn't? Also, again, why does he have voice acting and they didn't?
Bring it on!
Alright, we're not taking damage. Oh no, we're taking some damage. Did we just attach our head? I don't know what that is, but we dodged it. Hey! Oh wow, that's a slow. Kai is losing SP. Bang. Adley also needs to back up. I don't know why she's that close. I don't know why she's that close because we use thing and brought her that close. Yeah, back up. Back up. He takes a pretty good amount of damage from forward. You know, there's that reflect thing that we don't want to deal with. You might be able to kill him there. Or at least get close. Yeah, he's dead. That's boss boy. Like I said, Demon Awakening sucked in every volume until now.
Am I going to die?
Nah, man, you just got Demon Awakening to death, so maybe.
I see. I am going to die.
Yep.
I'm really going to die.
Seems like it.
It seems that I'm going to die. Finally.
How many times are you gonna ask that? Yep, more aggressive monster cow noises. We got voice lines.
Well done.
No, more full set voiceover.
Gananos has finally accepted his true death, and the world is safe again.
Is that so?
I shall give you this for your service.
Wait, I get something other than dual guns? Guide to Divinity. The fuck is that?
I guess this puts the Forest of Pain event to an end. So, shall we get back to town?
What? Ooh. Uh-oh. Something's happening.
What was that? Is there another event? Is everyone okay?
See, that's how you know that boy Sayo is evolved. He asked if everybody was okay.
This is... No. This is... just like last time.
Yo, that sword is hot. Why can't we get that sword? Holy shit. Got some dream sequence shit going on. What in the...
I shall ask you a question.
What in the name of Final Fantasy?
To your left, there is a safe but extremely long road. And to your right, a short but very dangerous road. Which road would you choose to take? Answer.
The question's changed from before. Maybe it's randomized.
Answer me. What choice would you make?
Is there a stacked ceiling? What do you mean?
Let me see. Maybe stand aside and take in the scenery.
You and your friends go out for the day and decide to climb a mountain to get a good view of the land.
What do you mean, stacked ceiling? You talking about the fact that he's like on the ceiling? Or the fact that there's literally things that were hanging upside down that are now now upright?
But the mountain pass turns out to be very dangerous. Would you continue to climb the mountain, or would you give up?
Oh God, please don't tell me we're gonna have like a quote from every single one of our party members.
More questions?
Answer me.
Oh God. Not a quote
You
from
don't
every
have to
one of our
climb all
party
the way to the
members.
top. You'd still get a good view.
There is a giant beast that appears and bars your way. In your hand is a powerful sword.
The one in that stone?
Do you slay the beast with the sword, or do you run away?
Shoo, forget the beast, I want the sword. What does skaters do with this?
I wouldn't use the sword. Well, maybe I would. Whether I chose to fight or to run, there would be no regrets. So, is that a satisfactory answer?
This is the final question. Someone ransacks your domicile and takes your most
My
important
domicile?
treasure.
How dare they?
Do you chase after the thief and attempt to retrieve it at all costs? Or do you simply give up and find something else to replace it?
No way I would give up. No way, never.
Never give up.
But, you know, they say that you gain something when losing something.
Determination.
I shall not bequeath you these swords.
Why not?
Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again. There you go, Sayo. You lost the dang sword again.
However, I shall grant you one wish.
What? Could it be? Oh. Ovan.
What are these glasses, man?
I'll never be surprised again. Ovan. Is this really what you wanted?
I feel as if I've been dreaming for a very long time. It was like those Russian dolls, where layer within layer of reality were ambiguous and endless.
Hold on, why are you talking like that?
It was a colorless world of gray
Using
that
melodies
continued
and
on
shit.
forever. Except for you, Aseo. You were the only one.
What are you talking about? What do you mean, Ovan?
Do you ever wonder how precious memories are, Aseo? When we look back, all that exists is a nostalgic joy. In a place where there
You
is
know
no
how cool
regret
that
or
sword
fear,
looked, Ovan?
you just let yourself float in the happiness that is all around you.
All others did not compare.
Looking back on the two of us, there is so much we gave each other, and so much we took away.
You telling me Harold couldn't turn that sword into guns?
My words, and I, your growth. We drive each other, share each other, complete each other.
Trying to tell me that he couldn't have turned those into dual
Don't
guns?
you see, Aseo? We are never ending. Even the apocalypse would be just a point that we pass through in eternity. Endings are the signs of daybreak. They are merely new beginnings to this never-ending story.
What?
Now, walk forward, Aseo. Walk down your path with your own free will. For the two of us, until we are reunited. Yes, until when together, we will walk towards a new daybreak.
Ovan. Ovan! Wait!
What is it?
Huh? I'm...
Did we not pay Adelaide's voice actor?
I'm back. It doesn't look like anyone noticed what just happened here. Or... did it only happen to me? Never mind. Let's go back to town. Ovan.
Why doesn't he have voice actor?
I see.
Could have had a broke sword to say, oh.
Man,
Could have
was
been
that?
Haku level.
is Ovan still alive? Or am I just hallucinating?
Mere hallucination, man. Oh, got a cutscene. Are we telling Shino about Ovan?
So that's what happened, huh?
Apparently. This bitch creepy.
It felt like it was a dream. It didn't feel real. Was Zovan really there in front of me? Or was he just some kind of illusion? I wonder which it was.
So what do you think? Was he for real?
Oh. Well, It was Ovan.
Why does this man have a arm cannon? That's what I don't understand. Where is this man's arm cannon? And why is this character creepy?
You know?
You know, if you were to
Ovan
make
was
like
smiling.
dot hack something something, I put money that Shino is the villain. Why is this a thing?
Ovan.
We literally ended
be
the
back
game
someday.
normally
I really don't know how.
with this
I know
not
that.
being a thing. The thing was that we were literally
I
told,
just know he
go
will.
hang out with Italy. Christ. Congratulations, you have completed all episodes of Hack G.U. Secret Epilogue, A Resurrection, The End, and To the New Future. I'm assuming that was added for this game. Credits. Hey, you know, this game's pretty good about some credits. It knows when to roll them bitches and when not to roll them bitches. So what was this? Is that an item? Anti-epitaph. Phase 4. Phase 8 remnants. Okay, it's not in key items. Or was the thing full set gave us the cutscene? Did he give us the cutscene? Did we literally save the day and he was like, congratulations, you saved the day. Here's a cutscene. I don't see it. Maybe it was. Maybe that's literally what it was. Fullset gave us a fucking cutscene. Oh wait, no, there it is. There it is. There it is. Guide to Divinity. Reduce SP cost of all abilities by 25% and gain more skill level. That's cool. That's cool. But no one cares about skill level when your skill level's max. Why would you put a grinding stat on this? It's really good because you know it's 40 more than this, or it's 10 more than it's 10 more than this, which means that it's technically 15 more than this. Oh no, correction, I'm being dumb. I'm bad at math. It's 10 more than this, which means it's 10 more than this. Because you know you're gonna alchemize this, and it's gonna get +5, and then you're gonna alchemize this, and it's gonna have 55, which means it's still 10 more than this. which, you know, that's kind of important, but not really. See, that's an okay item, right? It's better than the other +5 accessories. What does this do? Death Bullet reduces the inner target's HP by 95%. There's not a chance on that, and there's not a level restriction on that. That's busted. But even if it was a level restriction on it, max level is 150, it's a level 150 gun. That's busted. So, you know, we just get broke guns that have 8 bullets. Which means, you know, if we equip those and go somewhere. App. This'll do. What is this for? Oh, I know what I use this for. I know what this is for.
You're open!
Ooh! You look nice. So, you know, you can just stand back here and shoot ones until you get a proc. Oh no, yeah, from the looks of it, you can't get proc unless he's close enough. So you can't get proc unless you're actually, you know, doing damage. So, you know, that makes sense. That makes sense. Otherwise, that's dumb. See, you can't get proc unless you're like actually doing damage. See?
This is a piece of cake.
So you have guns that just kill things.
Bring it on!
Oh! It has to be a crit. Well, that's dumb. Because you can't edit your crit chance. Well, I mean, who am I kidding? That's not actually dumb. Because in reality, if you could edit your crit chance, that'd be dumb. But I mean, this weapon's already dumb. And from the looks of it, it doesn't seem to work on people.
This is a piece of cake.
But, you know, yeah, this weapon's already dumb. So, you know, it's not as dumb. But, you know, you can't really control when you're gonna get a crit. So you're just gonna shoot until, you know, that happens. You know, he takes like 2,500 for no reason. You know, he's sitting there minding his business, not hurting anybody. And see, this is what I'm talking about. It's inconsistent. But, you know, inconsistency isn't a bad thing.
This is a piece of cake.
Inconsistency isn't a bad thing when, you know, you're basically talking about not doing 5% of something's life. It's like, oh, you know, you could do 95%, but then there's a chance that, you know, you're not gonna do that 5%.
You're open.
Like, that's not gonna be a thing. But in reality, that's basically what's gonna happen. That right there, that would just happen.
I didn't even break a sweat.
I mean, the only thing that would make this funnier is if, you know, I didn't need 35 cheat codes to make this max level, or to make this rank, to make this +5. Hey, there's that stupid item that makes no sense, because there's a thing that's better than this, that's also 3 slots, that's 50%, and then there's an item that's 1 slot, That's 50%, so it's garbage. Don't even know why it exists. What is it? Shark Tooth and Saber-tooth Tooth are better, are equal, things that are okay being in the game. Saber-tooth Tooth and Shark Tooth are things that are okay to be in the game, because Saber-tooth Tooth is a 3-slot 50% crit, and Shark Tooth is a 2-slot 25% crit, which means both of them have definitive uses, which means that if you want somebody to have something else on a weapon that's 1 slot, then you have to accept the fact that you're not going to have 25% crit. That's what we're checking. What item? What item is that? It has to be something useless. Like, it has to be something useless. Hold on. Hold on. We got monsters to hunt. Hopefully none of them are in the forest. They shouldn't be, but hopefully none of them are. Yep, 7. So it's 35 to max it. That's not bad. We need to call somebody. Get out the way. Have a fist. Ha! I just fisted Bordeaux. Ha! Oh! Why did she have that? Why is that? Why did she have that? Like, I sat there and I was like, man, there's not gonna be an item that halves health. Even though I think, is there? Let's see. 35% confusion. Ah, yeah. Okay, so this half so. Okay, so there's. All right, so yeah. I mean, this is just this is just. This is worse. This is past invite, which I believe is on one of those doppelganger weapons from Volume 2. But it's 1 slot. This is 3 slots, which means this is just better. Why she had that, I have no idea. We need that one. That one. Alright. This character's dumb. This character's like really dumb. Cause yeah. She has a problem. And then the other thing about it is that she also has another issue. Oh, no, not everyone. And not her, yeah, not yet. But I'm probably gonna do her. Ha! I just said I was gonna do her. We'll do her after I do the demons. I was going to go hunting for keywords. I think I still have to do that. I think I'm still missing some. Really wish there was a better way to sort these. Or they at least put them in alphabetical order or something. Oh, I didn't want to hit it with the bike because I was like, the bike's gonna insta kill it. But am I gonna insta kill it by surprise attacking it? Answer, yep. I don't know, I guess I still expect things to, you know, live. I don't know why. I'm not sure I have this one. Oh, that. He says that he has it. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Lucky us. I thought I was gonna have to go to a dungeon. Seems I typed in the wrong one. I was about to be pissed. Fucking hate dungeons. Ah, shit. Looks like I typed in the wrong one. I'm not gonna have to go to a dungeon. Has to go to dungeon anyway. You're not what I want. Are you what I want? No, but you're golden. What are you golden for? A cheat code. Pathetic. Watch this be like a 6th floor dungeon. What we're looking for is on like the 6th. That's not what we're looking for. Is it? No. That's the thing for the thing that we typed in beforehand. Also, why do we have a puzzle? Why is there a puzzle in my dungeon? Actually, is it really a puzzle? No, it's not. Not really. Just arbitrary. Jesus, the doors. And this is why I hate dungeons. I've never seen so many doors. Okay, maybe we do have the wrong one. Alrighty. Hold on a second. Nope, that is the right. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so let's try the one for that one and see what happens. I think my list may be wrong. considering that, you know, it says that the thing that we found, which was the evil grinner, is armored instead of flying. When clearly it's flying. Whew. Really hate dungeons. Like, if dungeons were like the Forest of Pain, then maybe I would be okay with them, but they aren't. They're literally 2 times bigger than half of the Forest of Pain floors. And not only are they 2 times bigger, but they're 2 times bigger, and there's like 4 floors that are basically 2 times bigger. See, look at this. That's giant. And it's not even like I have branching pathways. I literally have to run through all of this. Yeah, I'm gonna throw another one out there and say that I think we got the wrong one again. I love how it puts this one here and makes you activate it, but it is the way out. So you literally have to activate it. Where am I going? I love how all of the female characters in this game are like, you know, Haseo has white clothes and they're like, I really like this Haseo. No. If it did, I swear to God. I already think we're wasting our time. This is the last floor. Nope, it's Wheeljack. Nope. Yep, looks like we're wasting our time. Well, this is like the wrong one too. Unless... no. I'm about to be like, maybe it's the wrong server. Nope. Right server. Just no, just wrong. Get out of here.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
There you go! Piece of cake, piece of cake!
I honestly do not remember the other one that we're supposed to get. Talking to Gaspar from behind his box. Through that garbage. Oh. Well, I mean, doesn't matter in the long run because we were looking for the wrong thing to begin with. You know, I should have known better. I should have known that what we were looking for was not actual, was not an enemy, and that instead it was we were looking for a boss. Should have known. At this point, as much as I've grinded, I should have gone to weird keywords. I should have fought every enemy by now. Or every regular enemy by now. Hey!
Damn, this is bad.
Not really. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if it will just port me there, so. That. I forgot that I would get a Crimson Versus message. Did you get a new? There's a background? Jesus. Who's Carl? I believe this character's from the first game, or from a different game. Regardless, she looks cooler than 90% of the other females in this game. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, we have this cutscene of whateverness. Is that set? No, it doesn't. Which means you have to pretend we're logging in. And then log out. Bam. What? The Isles of Kings? Oh, I hate this mechanic. I hate this feature. Who did this? Oh God. Oh God. I'm still on the fence about this character. Whoo. I don't know, I just got pushed off the fence.
What is it?
Well,
No,
You made me happy.
well, yeah, about that.
Well, here I go.
Hey, wait up! I'm coming too!
I figured it out, guys. I know what it is. I know why Adelie is so terrible. And all it took was for me to do this event with Tabby. I know why. I figured out. Or if you look, there's Wang Li right there in the blue in between Schrodinger and there's Rose right there on the left. Scenes from things that you didn't see. Da 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 da. Who's the weird looking sidewinder looking dude in the background? Is this to be important? I forget his name. I forget his name. He's on a versus. He's a Crimson versus card, I think.
I'm really glad I met you, Haseo.
Cyber Connect. That was horrible. That was horrible. That was so painful. Never again. Ever again. See, when I say Sidewinder, yeah, but here it is. Cue the man himself. Sidewinder. Like I said, who's that Sidewinder looking ass dude in the background? Oh boy. But yeah, I figured it out. I figured out why Adelie is such a terrible character. Why do I have a blue circle? What do you mean? Where? I figured out why Adelie was so terrible. Adelie is so terrible. Now hear me out, because I know you might disagree, but I know why Adelie is so terrible. It's not because of it's not because of this character. No, not this character. This character, if anything, is what we were supposed to be aiming for. And because we were supposed to be aiming for it, she ended up looking like her. But no. This character is absolutely horrendous because this character is this character. This character has nothing to do with the entirety of the story and is literally just here because she used to be a thing. And we needed someone to replace her personality. That's why this character's terrible. Because this character is basically, in truth, give it a minute. She is a tabby version of this character. Like, if you were like, man, what if Shino acted more like Tabby? Bam. There it is. That's why this character's terrible. This character is terrible because she is literally a Shino, but with Tabby's brain. Doesn't matter. Let's use bow. We don't use bow enough. Like, it was hilarious because I don't use bow. I use bow so little that Saku's affection was higher than his before I started affection grinding everybody. And I was like, wow, that's impressive. Like, I really do not know how that happened. Oh boy, alright. There's not really much else to do. We have 1 Avion, 2 Beasts. And then 2 Demon Stone. What the fuck is the Demon Stone? Ignis Tail. Wise Owl. Yeah. That is my theory. My theory of why Adelie is just absolutely horrendous is because she is Shino, but she has Tabby's personality, so she's horrible. Because Shino is okay because of the fact that Shino doesn't have to worry about being horrible, because Shino comes off as creepy 90% of the time instead of horrible. Well, that's easy. Yeah, basically. me. Fate Worm. Bordeaux's gonna kick it. Because Bordeaux has speed on her ability for some reason. Get that out of here. We can actually make this better. But what are we gonna do to it? What am I kidding? It doesn't matter what we do to it. Anything we do to it is broke. I mean, yeah, there's what's already on it. And if, you know, we actually went back and got another one, it would basically be the same thing that Pies currently is. And there's Charm. 10% chance to do 10%. 30% life. Well, you know, she's technically losing SP because of her armor, but she's also not spamming her skills, so it doesn't necessarily matter. So it probably would have been better if we had just given her the other end. See, now this is just broke. Because now it has Venom, it has halves health, and it steals 50% as SP. We're not fighting these shits. I'm not in the mood to, or I'm not in the motion of grinding virus cores right now. Also, I just realized that somehow we have avoided not getting into any fights with any of these things, and we don't have our Demon Safe shoes on. That is impressive. I don't know how we didn't get into a single fight there. Also, how many do I have? 6. Also, now that we're not in that, if we were going to, we can't really grind virus cores like we used to anymore. And I knew that we were going to get to a point where grinding virus cores was going to be impossible. And the reason we got to the point where grinding virus cores was impossible, or basically grinding got destroyed. I knew that what I was going to do was going to destroy grinding. I just knew that I had to do it after, or not after, yeah, after I actually got to the point where I was going to do that. What are you doing? Your name still kills me every time I see it. I knew that we were going to get to that point where we were going to actually, we're going to take this fight.
Okay, here goes.
Just cause. I knew that we were going to get to a point where we basically could not grind anymore. And the reason that we're at the point that we cannot grind anymore is because when we get to do Awakening, like first, because I remembered we're still on Demon. We're gonna switch to life, switch him to life. He's on Rage because Sakubo is on Rage.
I can do it too.
We're gonna start a fight, right? And then we're going to basically do strat, which means we want to dodge this, but that's annoying. We want to heal, dodge, heal. Now, we can't grind anymore because this happens. Dead.
This is a piece of cake.
Why did that happen instead of it happening before? Because we got to a point where we stopped doing, like, even, like, yeah, you might say, oh, well, it's because you still have OP guns on. OP guns only have 25 plus on them. Scythe has 58, sword has 61, and dual swords have 28, because I have the shitty ones that I got from that PvP battle that was pointless. Even if I took this off and put on like a level 1 broadsword, I raised my P attack. So my P attack was actually under 200. It was like 150 something, but I raised it, and I knew that when I raised it, grinding was basically going to be over. So the only time that I refused to edit my stats all the way up to the point to make sure that regardless of what I did, that grinding wasn't destroyed by me being stronger. Because grinding was okay at the strength that I was at, because I could get 2 awakenings off before I actually killed something, but now I can't even do that. Because my awakening, even with a level 1 weapon, is more than their health. Like, the only other option at that point would be to go fuck around in the Forest of Pain. Which, you know, isn't fun. I don't care about this fate worm. Even though, you know, he's running around. We'll take Balor. Why not? Someone supposedly had a voice line just then, and they didn't say anything. You're that garbage. Yeah, you saw the word. I saw the words for him at the bottom of the screen, but they didn't say anything. You're bad. Which PS4? You got like 2 of them things.
Okay, here goes.
Is that a cheat code? I can't. I didn't even pay attention. Look at that bow. You're bad. Cheat codes and virus core grinding are very different, because the problem with, I guess probably the main grinding points is that the game tries to make you pretend that skill grinding is a thing now. Explain the game to my roommate. Why am I explaining the game to your roommate? What am I supposed to be explaining? Because I mean, if I was going to explain, if I'm going to explain the game, I should start off the explanation with, "This is not the game. This is the end game," which means that I've already played through everything in the game, and this is literally just grinding. Now there was some gameplay earlier where I played the in-game dungeon, but I mean, as for everything currently, nah, that's just grinding. That's why, you know, it looks repetitive, because it is. The game is .Hack G.U. Last Recode. It is a remake for the PS4 of a game series that was released in 2004 for the PS4. It is an RPG. It is an action RPG, so it has an action combat system. As you can see, there is no turn-based. I can fully move around on the screen, so it's freeform. It's auto-targeted though, which means that, you know, I can't just, you know, swing in a direction. And then on top of that, also this was a terrible, our RNG was definitely not on our side with this run. And besides that, the general premise of the story is that we are in 2017, something along the, one of those two. The game mentions it a multitude of different times. Because, you know, once again, this was made in like 2004 originally. But we have a online game. You know, everybody has their VR headsets. And instead of, you know, us talking about, you know, if we're not talking about Google Cardboard here, we're talking about actual VR. So, you know, everything is here is virtually simulated, and you're supposed to feel like you're actually in the game. When in reality, the game also mentions this a multitude of times. You have like sunglasses. You have on like Google Glass to play the game. All right, and you know it doesn't look as ridiculous, but you have basically Google Glass on playing the game. So you have on like a pair of like high-tech futuristic shades, and I forget what those are called. I think they're called M2Ds or something. That's what the game calls them. There's even a fucking commercial. But the general purpose of the story is that the online game, The World, that's what the game's called, is a queue of, basically there are rumors that people play The World and run into occurrences within the game to where they end up in a coma because they encounter something suspicious. Now, this is from the original title, which was just .hack. I don't remember the abbreviation for it. But the original game, because there was 4 games before this game, also for the PS4. And then there were these 3 games after that, which are basically a continuation of the story. But what ends up happening is that in the first game, the world came in contact with the problem that basically the game was trying to assimilate everybody. So it was the whole Skynet thing, but it was less of, you know, trying to take over the world or kill humanity. It was that there was a computer program or an AI that wanted to understand humans. It was built to understand humans and to understand how emotions as well as life kind of progressed. The point of it is that the person that made the world initially was terrified at an article that basically talked about how in X amount of time, these guns actually do work on people. In X amount of time, humans would basically kill the Earth. And then for some reason, we're so worried about the fact that this article had a very good basis that humans were going to kill the Earth, that his plan, in reality, was to create the world, make the world a solid life simulation, and then basically take the consciousness of every human being and put it inside the world so that they couldn't hurt the Earth anymore. And then basically people would live life out in the world. Which means, in reality, I don't really know exactly how he expected some of that to work. I don't know if you basically were, just immortal, or if, you would die, but you would be recreated as a new character. I'm not really sure exactly how far that went, but that was basically the premise, is that he created the world so that he could take humanity out of reality and put them into a virtual space. Reliable enough to be considered, well, God. And so he created an AI that was supposed to be God. Turns out, God AI didn't really actually want to be God. And so he created another God AI. And other God AI realized that she was a copy, or basically based off of the original, and thus was a lesser. And because of that, second God AI got mad. And when she got mad, she basically planned to kill first God AI. Which led to everything that happened in the first game, which was the first network crisis. In other words, God AI had found a way to make the world so much a part of the internet that she literally crashed the entire internet during the events of the game, and was on the verge of basically dooming the entire world because of such, because that basically meant that nobody had any power, or that, not really that nobody had any power, but that there were nuclear plants that could not keep power stable. And so this is a big deal. And so the whole goal of the characters from the first game was to kill Morgana, who was second god, who was after Aura, who was first god. And Aura was entrusting the players from the first game. Basically, that happened. We're here now. The point of us being here now is that the character that you play in this game is Haseo. Haseo was a character from the first game named Sora. You didn't play him. He wasn't in the game at all. He was mentioned because he was one of the individuals that went into a coma. He doesn't remember anything that happened in the first game, or that he was, technically turned into a vegetable in the first place. But the World 2 came out because the World 1 died. They shut it down because it died, because its server burned. And this game is that something called Ida showed up in the World 2. Seems to be the remnants of what we were destroyed from the first game. That was Morgana. And it just so happens that Shino, one of Haseo's friends, went into a coma because of it. And so the whole entire point of the story is that Haseo is trying to get trying to basically save his friend Shino, who is in a coma, dying. And then along the way, you meet a cast of very questionable individuals, and you fill this list out eventually. You also run into a couple of other individuals like this guy. Oh no, right, here we go. So, your whole goal in this game is to save this hoe, And this guy was technically a problem, but not a problem. And he didn't say that. That's the guy behind here. I can't really do anything. Well, if I do anything, I have to do it with broke guns. But yeah, this is technically the last volume of the game, or the original last volume of the game, because the other volume that is a part of Last Recode was not a part of the original game, and is technically a continuation of the story to basically wrap up some things that were not closed out in this game. Because without spoiling anything, one of your friends has to sacrifice himself in order for everybody to win. And the new volume that got added to this remake goes into explanation to what happened to him. It's called Vacation. It's called Sunday. And I don't typically work on Sunday to begin with, let alone work third shift on Sunday. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to explain. It's an RPG, you level up, you got skills, you have forms. As the game progresses, you don't really look like this initially. You eventually start off with just this, which is dual swords. You only have 2 blades. You go around cutting stuff. And then eventually you get a job advancement, and you get a broadsword, and dual swords. So you have 2 things now. And then you get a scythe, which means you have 3 things. You don't get guns until this volume. And guns are subjective, because basically within the game's perimeters, guns don't exist. So long story short, your character is technically illegal. Shoot. This, I don't have the keyword that I need to go where I want to go, or go where I need to go. And so now we're gonna make it up as we go and hope for the best. Nope. Yep, looks like this is not what we want. We also have a bike. It controls like ass. Yep, it's not what we want. I might have to go get the keyword for this, even though I don't want to. We'll skip that for now. There's also PvP. It's not really PvP. It's just you versus AI computers, or basically AI in an arena. The game has an explanation to that, and it's stupid. Because basically they thought if they made an arena that it would stop people from killing other players. So, you know, if you've ever played an MMO, you know that's not a thing, and you should know that by that statement alone, the developers of the world are stupid. But I don't know what else to explain other than that. Well, you also get trading card game, but that's not until Volume 2. $111, $131. Oh, and I guess I could... That's the login screen. Because, you know, since this is supposed to be an MMO game inside of a game, you have this, which is basically your home screen of your virtual thing. And, you know, you have your email, you have card game, news. Somebody took the time, somebody on the development team basically took the time to make fake news that even has animated
The
video.
search for the man suspected of creating the virus behind the recent network troubles has concluded. The break came from a lead provided from within CC Corp, which provided authorities with crucial information. During a Kanto TV interview, the informant said that he could no longer remain silent. As news of this broke, throngs of players gathered at CC Corp to support what they claim is the falsely accused suspect.
After a brief absence due to charges of privacy breaches and damaged property during his most recent investigation, the ever-popular online broadcast Salvador Ihara's Online Jack is back, streaming at its normal time.
Salvador Ihara. You know, as pointless as some of this may be, he is actually quite important. Or, you know, not quite important, more like, eh. You have the community forums, where, you know, people talk about stuff, like the world, card game, news, rumors, and fan art. Because what would a game be if it didn't have fan art? Am I right? And then, you know, you can go to Movie Player. Movie Player is just, you know, all we're rewatching the cutscenes. You can also save from the screen and load from the screen in case you want to for some reason. You're welcome. And go to sleep. Oh. Do I not have this? Wait, what was that? Well, I do have that. Oh my god, I wish they were in order. feel like I've used it before though. Maybe I don't. Alright, yep. Apparently I don't have that one. But I have the one I was looking for. Oh. I don't remember what it was. Oh no, it's buzzing. All I asked is for a sword. Yeah, I do. Okay, never mind. All I asked is for a sword. That's all I want. You can't just sort them. It's not what I'm looking for. Alright, we might have a problem. This might be wrong. Potentially.
Oh, you're super fast. I really admire that. I'm gonna help you out. Here.
I'll crush you. I didn't even break a sweat.
Hold on. Hold on. No, it's not a word on this list. I'm going to be highly upset if I somehow don't have a keyword. Is it 111 and 131? 111, 131, 111, 131. Excusing heretics. There it is. Okay, I'm blind. Got it. Alright. That was the problem. I'm blind.
Here goes.
What's going on here?
I didn't even break a sweat.
Wrecked. What? Going the wrong way. Sorry. Garbage.
You're open.
Dead.
I didn't even break a sweat.
That's a demon stone? So demon stones are the weird, like, beast, tiger, four-legged. I don't know what a fucking demon stone is. I don't know why those are called demon stones either. Really wish you could just search, or they were like in alphabetical order or something. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but Jesus Christ. Why did somebody think of this? Well, I mean, this is 2000s game. Oh, no. It's not even that. Like, you know, they could have changed it, because they changed some things. They definitely changed some things in this game. They could have changed that when they remade this. Also, I think I'm typing in the wrong keyword. What we're looking for. I'm not typing, but putting in. I wish I was typing. If I was typing, this might go faster. There we go. Goblin. One 133 1. I'm saying it so I can remember it.
Here goes. I didn't even break a sweat.
Is that a reference? What was that one game that was supposed to be like really hard that came out? Wasn't it like Takada's Challenge or something? John trying to do this video on it. For some reason I know what you're saying. Any more? No. I tried my best. Like I said, fight. Hold my ass.
Break a sweat.
Yeah, I don't know why demon stones are.
This is a piece of cake.
giant beast tiger things. Oh no, those weren't the beast stones. We're going after the beast stones now. Why? That makes more sense. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't really stop for this. I stopped because there's no way to get past those. Oh, there's robots.
This is a piece of cake.
That was the 111. This is the 131. Now, if I wanted to, I could go to the forest plane, right? Oops. Didn't even hit him. I go to the forest plane, I can grind some more of those, like, good augments. I do have to say one thing, though, about those good augments. It's clear that somebody on the design team really thought that, Steel Life and Steel SP were really good. Now, they are, don't get me wrong, but it's only on regular attacks, but it's only useful on somebody that's going to be, you know, using regular attacks. Not on somebody that's going to be, you know, like using spells, or even using skills, because it doesn't trigger off of skill triggers, it only triggers off of regular attacks. So it's literally there, like, you literally use it for people that you have set on tenacity the whole time. Which, you know, as far as I'm concerned, is anybody but Kun. Because Kun is the only person that, you know, shouldn't be set on tenacity. Ever. You should always have him on rage. Why should you have him on rage? Because he literally looks at things and says, fuck you. Like, he literally just melts things. There's no reason why you should sit there and say, Kun, don't use your skills unless you don't want things dead. But if that's the case, don't use Kun, because you wanna know what happens when you use Kun? Things die. That simple. Okay, 24 out of 24. 32 out of 32, 9 out of 9, 15 out of 15, 16 out of 16, 9 out of 9, 25 out of 25, 22 out of 22, 14 out of 14, 28 out of 28, 12 out of 12, 8 out of 8, 2 out of 2, 12 out of 12, 12 out of 17. And we should be good on the items as well. 129 out of 20, 129, 80 out of 80, 193, 93 out of 93, 303 out of 103. Yes, we are good. Those should be the out of the other. Yeah, 53 out of 53. Looking like we're gonna start coming to a close, because that was the thing I expected to be longer than that, and it wasn't. You know, we've done the Force of Pain, we've done the Book of 1000, got all the weapons, got all the items, got all the accessories, killed all the monsters, maxed out the skill levels. Now the only thing left to do is either build more, which, you know, not gonna say we're gonna use that on ourselves, just saying that we're gonna get that. Oh yeah, we just restocked them. All right, now we're gonna do the funnest part of it all. We're gonna check keywords. That's it. After that, game's done. It's nothing more for us to do. Because the only thing to do after that point would be to just grind more. Yes, first one we can miss. First one we can miss is on the list. Story. Might not have that one either, which is odd, because it's one of those moments where I felt like I've used it. Wow, we're really missing a lot. Either that, or once again, I'm blind, but it's looking like I'm not blind. It looks like I'm missing a lot. So I'm already missing a vast majority. You know, this is surprising considering that, you know, most of these things, like, you're not gonna play every level, a stage for like every level that you are, right? Which, by the way, if you wanted to check and see, you know, how many, like, if you wanted to be safe knowing how many keywords you have, or whether or not you have all of the keywords, the best way to do it is to basically play a level for every level in that volume. Like, just go to like a level 1, and S rank a level 1, S rank a level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, sounds stupid, right? That's why I didn't do it. If you really like fighting though. Like even in the early stages of the game, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do it. Wow, we actually have a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna just cut it off here. Because I think I have like a shit ton of first keywords that I don't have. So I'm gonna just cut it off here. Because nobody wants to see that. Peace out.